I'm Trent Griggs from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm a senior manager of crisis response for Verizon Wireless. Currently, I support Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas. A little piece of Texas here and there, and a good piece of Florida from time to time. Those are my primary states. However, all of us operate as a team and can be anywhere in the country at any given time. Where I live and the primary areas that I support, such as Louisiana, when we have an active hurricane season, I could be deployed sometimes, as often as for 3 months off and on, depending on how things may go. I would tell you, in my market, we now have over 100 tornadoes that impact the states of Arkansas, Mississippi, and Texas, which is not traditional tornado states, but it kind of depends on what things hit when it comes to critical infrastructure. So my springtime is typically deployments to support public safety when it comes to tornado activity. We also have the deep summer, which is hurricanes. And in the past 5 years, we've seen an uptick on wildfires. And so I've had 5 deployments for wildfires recently. And believe it or not, cyber attacks is also something that we take a lot of pride in being able to help mitigate for our government customers. Well, a blue sky day is typically when we're working with our agencies. We're prepping for the black sky days, which is that transition. But the blue sky days are really important because that's where we build relationships. That's where we understand what's important to our customers, such as what is their incident command structure? What is their PACE plans? From the highest level of the state, who are we working with? Oftentimes that's the state SWCC or the ESF2 groups. If it's on the military side, we'd typically be dealing with a J6. So depending on what group that you're serving at the time will depend on the level that you're operating under. Building those relationships are very important because you need to understand their levels of priority. And then we can fall in their battle rhythm. So Blue Sky Days operating with them, whether it's exercises, tabletop exercises, meetings, and general understanding of how they operate. It's a collaboration that's very important for us to be effective during the Black Sky Days. The most favorite thing about my job is the fact that I get to see people smile at the end of the day. I walk into crisis situations where things may be scattered. People have lost homes, they've lost value, they don't know maybe where their next meal is coming from. They want to be able to make a phone call and just tell mom and dad or their wife or their child that they're okay. Later that afternoon, they may want to be able to FaceTime with someone. And my team in most cases are going to provide the critical infrastructure to either bring a PSAP back online so a 911 center can operate, or be able to be that FaceTime message because we've set up some type of connection that allows cellular to operate. Too many times I've been part of search and rescue operations, and maybe cellular didn't work great at the time, but we were able to provide some type of Wi-Fi service where they were able to use Wi-Fi calling, and then you just see the relief when they can call home and say, I'm okay, and this is what we're doing. Our home is gonna be okay. I need to go help a neighbor. Seeing the weight lifted off people's, citizens, and public safety's shoulders, it's very, very gratifying to me personally. Before the call, through the response, and beyond the recovery. Verizon Frontline.
I'm Jared McCausland, co-founder and CEO of Vanduit. We're a vehicle provider to build mobile solutions for all of our partners across the country. This vehicle behind me is in partnership with Verizon Frontline and us being able to mobilize all of their needs and solutions. The partnership with Verizon Frontline and Vanduit started with trying to fulfill a need that the team needed with mobile solutions. Whenever they presented their idea and concept of Vanduit, we knew that we could take care of them with our modular ability of being able to put different assets at different times in the same vehicle. And so it allowed them to be able to deploy in areas at which maybe they weren't able to prior. It allowed them to do quick response whenever they needed it most. And with working with Vanduit through the give and takes of what you can fit in a mobile solution, like the van behind me, we were able to figure out exactly what the best recipe was for Verizon Frontline and their team to be able to hit the road with all the assets needed and all the tools needed to be able to support and help people out there in the situations that they help with. Some of the key features that we made sure were in this vehicle with Verizon is ensuring that they had all the mobile abilities to be able to put up devices on the roof above tree line to be able to give them what they need out in the field. And so we've installed 2 masts on top of the vehicle to give them the view for their PTZ cameras, as well as extending cell reception for what they do best. We also provided a power system inside the vehicle that allowed them to turn the vehicle off and not have to always idle whenever in motion and or on site and or on scene. The third key benefit with our partnership with Verizon Frontline is the modularity and the versatility that this asset provides them to be able to always change as technology is changing and allow versatility while they're out in the field to be able to make sure that they have complete success in their mission and their goal. With Vanduit and the modularity which we provide, we serve so many different communities and so many different types of partnerships. Verizon Frontline is one of many that allows us to be able to support mobile medical, mobile health care, mobile crisis, relief response, and even your daily use of a commercial vehicle. With the modularity of which we provide, it allows all of our partners that ability of using these assets for more than one purpose and being able to make them multi-purpose.
Hi, I'm Matt Brungart, and I'm based in Kansas City, and I cover the Verizon Frontline Crisis Response Team. I cover the central part of the region, and with that I have 6 crisis response managers responsible for responding 24/7 to any mission-critical communication challenges that public safety agencies may face. This is the Command Operations Vehicle, known as the COV. And at Verizon, we use this asset to be able to do operations in the field. Provides multiple types of connectivity, 2 different low Earth orbit satellite backhaul options, and a lot of different ways to communicate with first responders down the field. It's also designed to be able to show situational awareness information so first responders can make decisions faster and more efficiently. At Verizon Frontline, we have been committed for over 30 years providing mission-critical and resilient communications for our first responders and public safety agencies. At Verizon Frontline, our crisis response team have people throughout the country ready to respond at a moment's notice. They're ready to support with devices, network creation, and any sort of asset that they need to be able to be successful in the field. We support our nation's first responders, the military, public safety, professionals, government agencies, and their communities. Our mission is to help them stay connected during emergencies and planned events 24/7, 365. We solve routine and complex communication challenges with precision through planning, preparation, and innovation to ensure public safety stays connected. We are Verizon Frontline. Let me show you inside. This asset has a lot of different communication equipment in it, ranging from the creation of 4G and 5G, carrier aggregation, UHF and VHF radio. We have 2 separate low Earth orbit satellite backhaul providers. And then we also have our push-to-talk cellular interoperability. This asset, again, is designed to be able to communicate anywhere and run command at any point. And this is the Cradlepoint E3000 that we use to connect through our cellular and also take advantage of our network slice. And overall, this is an asset we use to be able to support the public safety agencies and their mission-critical day-to-day responses. We've debuted this asset at Super Bowl 2025 in Louisiana, and since then we have supported numerous operations for our public safety agencies.